If y'all want to see something neat, a little bit of history, this is pretty cool. Check that out. 1972 or 3 or 4, around that year range. Husqvarna 125 6-day trials bike. Yeah, just look them up. And this was put up in running riding condition. I just pulled them out, dug them out of their hole. They've been sitting in for, I have no idea how many years. And before Brian rescued them, they had been sitting for, I have no idea how many years, because they were parked, I mean, immediately after a race, as raced. And that was how they sat ever since. This is a Penton 125, powered by a Sachs. And we're going through it right now. But last night I came over after I moved them over here and sprayed some PB on the spark plugs so that they would be easy to get out. And that was it. And I left them alone for Brian. He went ahead and pulled the plugs out and sprayed them down with some sauce this morning and let them soak and let them soak. And here just a little bit ago, got up the gumption to come see if they spin over, and sure enough, both of these will be spin over. And by the sound of that dunk, 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 it sounds like they got some pretty good compression. But I've just gone through the carburetor on this one, the fuel feed, float, needle valve, and all that stuff was pretty clogged, and it wasn't passing any fuel, and the old fuel line had to come off. That stuff, that green stuff, was all inside the fuel filler. It was kind of clogged off there. That didn't help. So, about to put it all back together, put it back on, put some fuel in it, put the spark plug back in it, and see what happens. Wouldn't that just be that 30 after 30 years if it just fires up on gas and no squirt? But we got it back together and we're about to kick her over for the first time and try and fire it up in 30 years. So what year is this one?
70.
It's a 70 Penton 125 powered by a Sachs. All right, she's primed, got fuel.
It's a Penton 6-day trial.
So this is the 6th day. I thought that one was the 6th day.
No, this one's a 6-day trial.
All right. That almost sounded like it was trying there. We're at 4 kicks.
There, it's running. You got the choke on? Holy shit, Batman!
Holy shit, Batman!
Got the choke on?
No, choke. I kicked it over on choke for about 3 kicks, and then it started to try and hit. How about them apples? They can't have used all the fuel in the bowl that quick, could it have?
Well, probably didn't fill all the way up. Here, how do you turn this puppy off?
I was wrong. It was not. The Husqvarna is not the 6th day. It's the Penton that is the 6th day. And looking at this thing,
Says it right there.
looking closer at it, it's a Penton KTM and powered by a Sachs 125. I had one of these. The exact same bike. This exact same bike, except the tank was yellow. I didn't even know it. I thought it was just a KTM, but ended up that one. Either somebody came and stole it out of the yard while I was off doing trips around the world doing the wearing green camo thing, or my dad gave it away along with a bunch of other shit, like my Fiat 124 Spider and several other things that ended up missing when I came back home. But yeah, I had one of these damn things, but it's a Penton 6-day, not the Husqvarna. The Husqvarna is, what was it again?
250.
It is a 250.
And it has a decal right there. I'm telling you that.
What it is.
It's not for road use.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It says motocross only.
Well, what year was this thing?
70.
70. Year 70. That, yeah, because this one's, when we looked these up, they're freaking crazy expensive. Anywhere from $10,000 to $20,000. Pretty crazy, but this one showed free and it seemed to have good compression. We just put fuel in the fuel tank. It spit fuel down to the carburetor. We're going to see if it fires up.
It's been sitting over 30 years.
And the first time it's been cranked in 30 years was when you cranked it over this morning.
Ruh-roh.
Hey, that's a tilt. All right, does this one have a choke?
Oh, manual on the side.
Okay, well, we
On your side.
need it. Let's see what it does.
2-stroke got to have choke.
God dang, that freaking kicking
Hits
that pedal sucks.
Hits that choke down, because 2-strokes have to have a choke. It's on your other side.
Oh, okay, okay.
There you go. It ain't working for the home team.
Nope. All right, I kicked on this sumbitch some more, and after I just took it off choke and was kicking on it, and sure enough, it spit and sputtered for a second, and I kicked it again. It kicked me back, and I kicked it again, and it spit and sputtered. So we're gonna try it and see if we can catch it on film. Already recording there. All right, it fired up and it tacked up.